Hey everyone, J-Rod Plays here, and today we're putting together the final video for Whisper of the Worm, the final three oracles. It's going to be oracles 5, 6, and 7, I believe, and then the final set of blights, so that way you can get the last perk for the Whisper of the Worm, so that way you have everything collected, you'll be done with Whisper, and whenever 0 hour comes up, we can begin working on 0 hour and its secrets and the craftable pulse rifle from 0 hour. So the first location for Oracle 5 is going to be after you go through the area with all of the vents that you can jump through in the kind of the red area where you have the different choices. You go all the way to the end, of course, and jump into the final one on the right. Then you're going to fall down into the open area where it has the puzzle from last week, where you can actually do the jumping puzzle to get to the oracle in the very middle of where you first come in. In this case, the first oracle is actually going to be down at the bottom where all the thralls spawn. You just run all the way to the back and then you hop down. From there, you're going to see a crack kind of in the distance. Go into that crack, and there's going to be a small, like a vent size hole to your right. You just slide into that, and that's going to be the very first oracle. That's going to give us the white nail perk, white nail 4. Now, once you've done that, you're going to backtrack, and you're going to go to your left. There's going to be a ramp there that you'll see that's going to lead you back up out of the thrall area. That way we can go back to the original starting point, wherever we first come in. We're going to go through the shortcut to get to the next area where we can get to the next oracle. Now just follow the path now that we've reached the shortcut, and you'll be able to get to the next area. That's going to be where the Vex portal is in the open area, where you kind of hug the wall around like a semicircle to get to the side, and you jump down into an open hole that takes us into the final area, and you can start to fight enemies and things. The next oracle is going to be around this walkway. Just be careful not to slip. Make sure you have a way to get back on if you do slip. And once you get to the jump off point, you're going to stand and you're going to look over to the side, and you're going to actually see where I'm shooting here. There's a platform you can jump on. It's a little dark, but the platform's there. That's going to take us to the second oracle, and that'll be oracle number 6. That's going to give you another bit of the Carve of the Worm schematic, so we just need one more. Thankfully, that one is also in here. I mentioned the Vex portal earlier, and that's going to be the location of the final one. You can't see it from where you're standing, so you have to kind of get high up, or you have to get behind the Vex portal, so that way you can shoot the oracle there. If you follow my path back up and around, you'll see that there's going to be like little areas you can jump on alongside the wall here. That'll let you traverse the side so that you can get high enough to see over the portal. You don't have to go behind it if you don't want to. If you want to go over there and take a look at it, it's a pretty cool sight. But me, I just shot it from up here. Once you hit that final one, you'll be able to then get the final schematic piece, and that's going to get you the Seeker Triumph, and then that'll confirm that you've gotten everything that you need in the Whisper mission. You can go on to the next objective, which is going to be the quest that's going to have you find and shoot a final set of blights in the legend mode, so let's skip over to that. Now, the final set of blights that you're going to be killing are going to be past the area where you start to begin fighting with the Taken. There's going to be the first area that's open and has a lot of geysers. The second area that's going to have like kind of a purplish light to it and kind of also open. And you'll know that you're in the second area because when you pass through like a little tunnel that's got a bunch of Taken condensed into it, you're going to be shot by knights immediately by fire, and there's going to be snipers in this area. So once you get to this point, you're going to want to conserve ammo. Make sure you have enough heavy so that you can switch over to the Whisper of the Worm, because this quest is going to require you to shoot those blights with the Whisper of the Worm. So try not to use all your heavy ammo, conserve that, switch over so you have at least 3 shots. You want to try to give yourself a little bit more just in case you miss, because you're going to have to shoot these blights under fire of a bunch of little small Taken, the Scions, or you're going to have to clear the area out and then come back and shoot the blights. Since I was with randoms, I was trying to shoot the blights quickly and trying to make sure that I got the blights shot in before they were to push to the next encounter, because I think it pulls you if they hop down and they shoot the floor. So I was just doing my best to kill everything really quickly and then turning around and switching to the Whisper of the Worm and shooting the blights. First one is going to be up to the left here. You see me shooting at it. Fortunately, I missed because I was getting a little bit of flinch from the enemies there. Knocked that one down. Next one's going to be off to the right by itself. Same thing there. You got to make sure you're not getting hit with flinch. The last one's going to be all the way to the right side off the edge of the platform, and you'll see me shooting it here. Once you've done that, the only thing that you have to do on the next step from this quest is to just complete the legend run that you're on. Once you complete the legend run that you're on within the time frame, you'll move the quest forward. Upon completion of the quest, you're going to return to Erismore and you're going to pick up the final perk, which is going to be Enlightened Action. And then from there, you can go back to the relic on Mars. You can slot that in if you like that over No Distractions. I prefer No Distractions, so I won't be using Enlightened Action on my Whisper of the Worm, but that's just the final perk so that you have everything unlocked. You've already got the White Nail as well that you want to make sure that you add on and complete so that you get the last option for the stocks available so that you can kind of customize it how you like it. I like the option that I already have selected so far. And that's pretty much it for the week. I'm going to have final week in the title of this video, but there's actually still additional weeks if you haven't caught up yet to go through and get the Whisper of the Worm and get it fully set up. So that way you don't fall behind and lose that and have to wait for it to come back in rotation later on. If it does so, the 0 hour mission will launch on May 14th, which we're going to start working on craftable weapons and secrets from the 0 hour mission. So you'll see those videos up for me as soon as I can get them up. I'm going to have a couple other videos coming out. Hopefully try to get one on a good Onslaught setup for people who are still trying to get Onslaught, especially since this is the good week. This is going to be the Luminous Howl week and the Blast Furnace week, like I said before. So I'm going to try to get an Onslaught build up, maybe some information on Pantheon, if there's any major changes in any of the encounters, or just refresher encounter videos once I get the Pantheon stuff knocked down. And then a couple of other small videos and things that may pop up, like the Archie stuff, how to get all of that done this week. So thanks very much for watching to the end. I appreciate all my new subscribers. I appreciate everybody who's stuck with me so far, and I'll see you guys in the next one.